Hello, dear student. I want to welcome you. Today, I'm going to teach you a new lesson about Module 3 of 8th grade. I will listen today about a compassionate hero. Please, dear student, before we start, I want everyone to bring your student's book and open it on page 27 and 28 to realize some important items and analysis the new comprehension. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مرحبا بكم أعزائي الطلاب من جديد. اليوم بعون الله سنقوم بأخذ درس جديد من الوحدة الثالثة من كتاب الصف الثامن. درسنا لهذا اليوم بعنوان بطل رحيم. الرجاء من كل طالب منكم وقبل البدء بأن يقوم بإحضار كتاب الملون وأن يقوم بفتحه على الصفحة 27 و28 حتى نقوم بعض المفردات الهامة وشرح القطعة المرافقة لهذا الدرس. Shall we start with vocabulary? Wound وهي تعني بالعربية جرح. An injury, especially a cut or hole in your skin. For example, he was treated for minor wounds. Battle وهي تعني بالعربية معركة. A fight between groups of people as a part of a large war. For example, he got into a battle in school. Caring وهي تعني بالعربية لطيف. Showing kindness towards others. For example, you'll never meet a caring person. Compassion وهي تعني بالعربية رحمة. A strong feeling of care for someone in pain and the desire to help them. I was hoping she might show a little compassion. Compassionate وهي تعني بالعربية رحيم. Showing sympathy towards others. For example, the public's response to the crisis appeal was generous and compassionate. Encourage وهي تعني بالعربية يشجع. To give someone the courage or confidence to face something difficult. For example, Viv always encouraged me in everything I wanted to do. Soldier وهي تعني بالعربية جندي. A member of the army of a country. For example, soldiers were patrolling the streets. Now, please, dear students, open your student's book on page 28. Our title today is رفيدة الأسلمية. رجاء عزيزي الطالب أن تقوم بفتح كتابك الملون على صفحة 28 حتى نقوم بشرح درسنا لهذا اليوم وهو بعنوان رفيدة الأسلمية. Shall we start? رفيدة الأسلمية Islam's first female nurse. رفيدة الأسلمية هي أول ممرضة بالإسلام. Lived during the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. وقد عاشت في زمن النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم and was one of the first people in the Medina to accept Islam. وهي من أوائل الأشخاص الذين دخلوا في الإسلام في المدينة المنورة. She was a compassionate woman who was most famous for treating soldiers in battles. كان من أهم صفاتها وأشهرها أنها كانت امرأة رحيمة وهي كانت مشهورة بالعناية بالجنود في المعارك. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, invited her to help Muslims by giving medical help to his soldiers when they needed it the most. دعاها الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم لمساعدة الجنود المسلمين وتقديم المساعدة الطبية لهم عندما يكونوا في أمس الحاجة لها. In times of war, Rufaidah set up hospital tents next to the battlefield so that injured soldiers could be treated at once. في أوقات الحرب أنشأت رفيدة المشفى في خيام بجانب ميدان المعركة، لذلك كان يمكنها معالجة الجنود في كل مرة. She trained other nurses to help as many injured men as possible. وقامت بتدريب الممرضات الأخريات حتى يقوموا بمساعدتها إذا احتاج الحال في أثناء المعركة، عندما يكون هناك عدد كبير من المصابين. They were trained to treat wounds, but also to be caring and kind. قامت بتدريبهن على معالجة الجروح، ولكن أيضا قامت بتدريبهن على رعاية الجنود وعلى طيبة القلب والمعاملة اللطيفة. Rufaidah's success was noticed by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. لوحظ نجاح رفيدة من قبل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. To encourage her, a tent was set up by the Prophet's mosque, peace upon him. She could continue her voluntary work helping the sick using her own money. ولتشجيعها أقام النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم خيمتها لمعالجة الجرحى بجانب المسجد الخاص به، بحيث يمكنها الاستمرار في عملها التطوعي في مساعدة المرضى والجرحى مستخدمة مالها الشخصي. She listened to people and looked at how they lived. لقد استمعت إلى الناس ونظرت إلى كيفية أنماط حياتهم. Then she helped them make their lives healthier and more comfortable. ومن ثم ساعدتهم في جعل حياتهم أكثر صحة وأكثر راحة. Just as the Prophet, peace be upon him, understood the importance of her work, people around the world today, especially doctors and nurses, should continue to view Rufaidah as an example of compassion. فقط النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم هو من فهم أهمية عملها، والناس في مختلف أنحاء العالم اليوم وخاصة الأطباء والممرضات والممرضين على وجه الخصوص يستمروا في عملهم لعرض رفيدة كمثال للرحمة والتعاطف. Please, dear student, after reading and listening the text, read the article again, then answer these questions. Number 1. How did Rufaidah's work differ between times of war and times of peace? War هنا تعني حرب, peace تعني سلام. During times of war, Rufaidah helped soldiers wounded in battle. During times of peace, she helped the sick from the area near the Prophet's mosque, peace be upon him. 2. In what ways do you think Rufaidah was brave? Students' own answer. Number 3. What do you think encouraged her to help people so much? Also students' own answer. Number 4. Rufayda al-Aslamiyya is described as a compassionate, famous, and successful. Give 5 facts from the text to support this opinion. She can be described as compassionate because she helped the sick and she helped to make the lives of the poor healthier and more comfortable. She can be described as a famous because her work was praised by Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, and she continues to be an inspiration to people around the world today. She can be described as successful because her work helped to cure the wounded and to teach other women to become nurses too. Now, home fun. And your homework today is referring to the previous text. Find words which mean a person in the army, a damage to the body wounded. 2. What does the underlined pronoun it refer to? 3. Quote the sentence that talks about the Prophet's care of Rufaida's work. Listen to this historian talk about Al-Malik al-Zuhair Ruknuddin papers Al-Badan degree. Complete the sentences with the new information. Please, dear student, listen to the text carefully.
Module 3, page 29, exercise 5. Baybars was Sultan of Egypt and Syria. In 1260, Baybars led the soldiers that won the Battle of Ain Jalut against the Mongols. After the death of Qutuz, Baybars became Sultan of Egypt. Baybars' system for delivering messages made it possible to send messages from Cairo to Damascus in 4 days. He built bridges, canals, and mosques. He supported Islamic science and encouraged medical research. Baybars died in Damascus on June the 1st, 1277.
Please, dear student, after listening to the text, fill the blanks with correct information. Pleasure to listen for me, your teacher, Nur Saad. Have a nice day.